David asks, how do you overcome objections based on perceived lack of experience, looking young and people doubting your ability?
We both had this too. Go ahead, you go first on this one.
I think that you can't argue with something genuine. And I think if you care and you're serious about whatever it is that you're doing and you're really passionate about it, no one can argue against that. And when you're young, you can be 3 years old and you can actually look like a 3-year-old boy, but when you speak from the heart, there is no age to that. And I think people will respect that because nobody can argue against something that is real.
Let me go in an interesting direction. Dying to hear what you think on this. I think it just doesn't matter, and let me explain. I actually think that a lot of people didn't take my wine advice when I was 24 and looked 7. I think, a lot of people, even 10 years ago, didn't take my business advice because I didn't look the part or this and that. I actually think this is a question, India, audience, Luis, everybody, that is actually a post game. Mm-hmm. What I mean by that is, it's just, you're gonna hear, I'm a broken record. It's results. When you come with passion, and both of us come with passion, if we lose, we were full of shit. If we win, we were passionate. So what I'm fascinated by with entrepreneurship and the game is it actually doesn't matter in the beginning. Somebody's gonna give you a shot. Like if you knock on 1,000 doors, there's people that say yes. I say yes all the time to things that make no sense, D-Rock. I do it all, it's true. I do it all the time. Winners do that. It's really funny, winners are the one that put winners on. Yeah. But winners also deal with a lot of losing players. But winners and optimists are always gonna give you that shot, right? One episode I definitely saw in the background working with Lizzie. I mean, I know TV's a lot more staged, but I'm sure it's a replication or maybe real. I don't know how you guys rolled. You go to that Nets game, that dude's a big dude. Like, winners give people, Stephen Ross, one of the biggest developers in the world, is my business partner. Winners give people at-bats. And so I would answer this question of saying, look, 90 out of 100 people are gonna say no. The game is proving those 90 wrong later. I got an email the other day from a former client that makes me want to fly. I hate to think that I'm built on I told you so, but I'm built on I told you so. I love that feeling. I love that feeling. It's a great feeling. And I just think that that's how people should be driven. Recognize that there's nothing you and I are gonna say that's gonna change somebody who wants to say no to that person because they look young and don't have experience. It's not about who says no, it's about who says yes, and then you have to deliver.
Yes.
And then when you deliver, everybody looks back and says, of course, you had passion. There's a million people running around that had passion, but then they ended up becoming losers or scam artists because they didn't deliver.
And I'll tell you something, I think being young is one of the best assets someone can have now. Because when you have that passion and when you have that conviction about it, whatever it is that you believe in, that you're pitching or selling or whatever it is that you're doing, the fact that you look young, it actually, there's a beauty to it. And I think now, like you're saying, it's changing.
Well, it's a good era for young too, with Zuckerberg and the social networks and Snapchat, Evan Spiegel. I mean, young has never been more professionally accepted. Anybody who complains about being young now doesn't realize that I'm 40. My generation, young meant for the first 10 years of your business career, you ate shit.
You even have to do a video about old people feeling, I remember
the reverse,
that.
that's right.
The reverse.
Thank you very much.